All right, hello everyone. Today we're going to be taking a look at this video I posted on Instagram and Reddit, and I got a lot of comments from people asking to do a bit of a breakdown and to show how I put this together. So what this is it is a hypercube, and a hypercube is basically a cube in 4 or more dimensions. This one specifically is based on a 4D hypercube, which is rotating around its axis, but I don't actually think it's a correct representation of a hypercube, but it looks cool, so that's the most important thing. I'm not a mathematician, so if you are a mathematician, please correct me. So I'm gonna build it back up from the bottom, and you can kind of see how it comes together. What I started out with was I created a cube out of nulls. So what you can see here is the 8 corners of the cube, and they're connected by a null for the top and a null for the bottom. And then I animated those. So what they're doing is they're going up, and at the same time they're scaling up. And then when they're going down, they're scaling down again. And that loop just takes 2 seconds. And then I copied that. I made a second cube, which does the same thing, but it's offset by 1 second. So you can see here that there's the red and green cube, and then there's the blue and the yellow cube. So you can see that they're scaling up and then shrinking and going inwards. I guess you could see it as some kind of squash and stretch. So the next thing I did was to connect all of those nulls to other nulls by using a pass from null script. And it's a bit different than the nulls from pass script, which is already in After Effects, but this is a free script that you can download. I'll put the link in the description. You can donate to the creator if you want. And it allows you to create the nulls first and then connect those nulls with a path. So the first thing I did was to connect the bottom squares to the top ones. And that's these lines right here. So you can see that when I rotate them, the lines are following the nulls. Then what I did was I created a square for each of the different tops and bottoms and added a transparent fill to that. You can see there's the red one and the blue one. So we're going to recolor this in a bit, but you'll see for now that this is just 2 different cubes doing their own thing. And then the script doesn't actually complete the square at the top, so I had to add in some more lines to complete that. And that's these 4 right here. And then to sell the illusion that it's actually one shape and not 2 different cubes, just doing different stuff, I connected each of the different corners of the cubes to their counterpart. So the top west one of the big square, of the blue square, is connected to this one here. So that's all of these. And they're basically just connecting the two different cubes. And when I play it right now, you can already see the illusion that it's giving. So it already looks really trippy, but it's just 2 cubes growing and moving and being connected. To make it look even more trippy, I added another null that connects the entire shape, which is this one. Let's turn that on and let's connect that to the different faces. So the top and bottom 1, top and bottom 2. Let's connect that to the hypercube. So that connects the different squares to the main null, which is this one. And then the main null has a keyframe on the rotation and the orientation, which is why it does that little spin thing. So because of the way this main null lines up with the loop of the cubes, it gives the illusion that it's sometimes a rectangle, sometimes a cube, sometimes a hexagon, based on the way the perspective is of the different cubes. So when I play this right now, you'll see the moving shape. And then the last thing I did to make it look real nice and pretty, I put it in a different comp, which is this one. And then I copy the comp. So there's two different ones. And then I offset one of them, and then I put a glow on one of them. So there's a gradient ramp, which gives it the color. And then there's a deep glow and a bit of noise. And then the top one has basically the same, just without the noise, and a bit of a smaller glow. Also has some motion blur and some chromatic aberration. And when it loads in, you'll see the kind of look that it gives the animation. So if you enjoyed this, make sure to subscribe here and maybe follow me on Instagram for more animations. And I'll see you next time.